Hey everyone, AstroNerdBoy here. And as you all know, if those of you who've watched any videos on my channel here or read my on my manga blog, I'm a huge fan of the Spy Family manga series and the anime adaptation, which, to be honest, I think it's near perfect as perfect can get. It's almost a spot-on adaptation of the manga, which is what I like. I don't like it when anime adaptations go way off the rail. But that aside, I've been looking for when they're going to get a physical release of this, and looks like we have an answer. This is courtesy of Amazon, although I think it's on Right Stuff and other places as well. Amazon, as I record this, had the cheapest price for the video, but it's only part one, Spy Family. It's on Blu-ray. And right now they have a pre-order guarantee of like $46. So versus the normal 65, which is really expensive in my opinion, but I like Spy Family, so I will do it. Now, what surprised me, someone was actually asking me this in one of my other videos about, when there's going to be a physical release for the series, and I was expecting Viz to get the anime because Viz has the manga. And I don't know, that's just kind of what I thought. Don't know why, but in the past, just because Crunchyroll had to stream didn't mean that Crunchyroll, well, or Funimation or whoever was going to get it. But times are different now. Crunchyroll has absorbed Funimation. They're part of Sony now. It's really hard to tell. And yeah, Crunchyroll sucks. Not even going to remotely lie, but we see here that the release date is June 13th, tentatively. It's for pre-order. And knowing extras are, if you're into the dub, there's an English dub panel. And what would be a bit more interesting to me would be the Japanese Seiyu interviews. So, but it is 4 disc. And they were saying a runtime of 5 hours. So what was it, like 12 episodes? I can't remember off the top of my head for part one. But yeah, kind of expensive, but at least it's out there now for a physical release. Now, the only reason I even make this video, because this is kind of like mundane news, is that Crunchyroll is notoriously, well, okay, let me be fair. I'm kind of becoming not fair. Crunchyroll has a reputation now of handling their Blu-rays in a terrible manner. So, like, for example, they recently released the 30th anniversary Blu-ray set of Yu Yu Hakusho, which I will do a video on soon. But they only put out a limited number that they were going to do. They left a whole bunch of money on the table. That was it. And now then you cannot buy Yu Yu Hakusho 30th anniversary Blu-ray. That's it. They're done. They're not going to release anymore. And it really kind of sucks, to be honest. And some of the other reports I'm getting is that Crunchyroll is also, they've been eliminating certain physical releases for titles, and they're just not putting out as many for others. And I can see them, for like Spy Family, only treating it like a limited edition release, even though it's not limited edition. I can see them doing that because they probably want you to go to the Crunchyroll website and stream it, and side you in your Blu-ray collection, whatever's. But for me, I'm a Blu-ray collector, and if I have to, I'll get it on DVD. But for the most part, it's like Blu-ray all the way. And once I have my Blu-ray, you can't change that. Whereas right now, if for some reason Spy Family became problematic, they could go in there and edit it at their leisure. And, ooh, look, this is all terribly bad. Let's censor all this out. I'm not saying they will, but there's been a lot of pushes lately on changing manga and anime in the West because It is very problematic. It does not meet a certain, I hate to use the term, but woke standard. It's just, yeah. Unfortunately, I saw this coming years ago, but hey, that's neither here nor there now. But I wanted to make sure to give all of you a heads up on this because, quite frankly, I've already pre-ordered this, and if they do their shenanigans, which they very well might, this is Crunchyroll we're talking about. You know, the people who killed the Princess Connect Redive video game because reasons and um and have put out crappy subtitles and have done all kinds of other rubbish. And, you know, I really hate supporting them, but Spy Family, I just kind of have to. I just kind of have to, despite the fact that it's a Crunchyroll release. I'm going to, you know, go ahead and pull the trigger on this. And if you're in that camp and you want to have a physical copy of Spy Family, at least part 1 of season 1, then I recommend you get it now. Don't wait, because if they are in limited numbers, you could wind up SOL. But anyway, that aside, if you liked the video, if you did, like, subscribe, and all the fun stuff, and we will see you in the next video.